Um, week 11. It's just an overview video of what we're up to this week. So this week it's all about power and efficiency. So we're going to look at the efficiency of motors, input power versus output power, and just several things that affect the efficiency of a motor, and also about how the efficiency is calculated. And then we have a practical this week. So what we've done is, so what you've got to do is just go through the theory here, two short videos there on efficiency, and then the practical. Okay, so there's an overview video on the practical, and what we're doing is I have a video of the practical, so you can watch the video of the practical happening, and then there will be some data, and then you do the calculations and work out the efficiency of the motor from the data. So where do you get the data from? I wanted everyone to work on their own set of data, so I have a set of data here. I'll just click on that to show you. So if you can go down here, find your unique student ID number and get the input power data and the output power data, and then you can do your calculations from that. I'll just go back to where we were, and I've disappeared. I can come back, I can find myself. I think I am here. Okay, here I am. Okay, so video on the overview of it, and then watch the video of me doing the practical, and then get your data. What are you going to do with your data? You are then going to answer some questions, which is right here. This is your task. So we'll click on that. We'll have a look at that. I disappear when I click on things. It's pretty spooky. Okay, here it is here. So form, first name, second name, surname, student ID. Put your data in straight from that sheet. Just load it straight in those first six sections, and then do the calculations. I'm not going to go into great detail about that because I have a video down there that will help you with that. So that will drill down further and help you further. So this week's work. Efficiency. There's the theory. Practical. There's an overview video of what we're going to do in the practical, and there's the practical. There is your data that you're going to get out of your practical. Normally what it would happen, it would be in the workshop, you'd run the practical, you'd write down the data. We're not going to be there, so I've written the data down for you. I've given you the data, and then you can do the calculations. Where does that all fit in? I want us to go back and have a look at the top here, and also have a chat about our results. Looking at our results spreadsheet. So I've made a change here that I want you guys to be aware of for this result here. This assessment, what normally happens is that's the last assessment, and I get you guys to wire up one of the motor control boards, and then I mark your wiring for your neatness and connections and testing and all the bits that go onto it, and that is worth 100 marks, which is 10%. We may not be able to get back onto campus to do that. So what I've done is I've put this mark here, and if you read here, what it'll do is it will take a percentage from here backwards for all these marks here all the way back to your first assessment, and it takes 1/4 of them, okay, because these are worth 400 marks back here. So it takes 25% of whatever your marks are there, and it calculates it and puts it into there. So that's automated. So as you get more marks along here, this number here, here creeps up as well. Up to, it'll always be 25% of the total of all these, okay? And that will ensure that our marks still remain out of 1000, which is our end result. So this is 10% that we won't be doing an assessment on, but what it'll do is it'll just add a little bit to the top of all these. It'll add maybe 25% to the top of all these marks here, and it'll add up to there. Okay, that's one change. The other change that has happened, and this one here is the exercise we're doing this week, obviously power efficiency exercise. So that will fill in that gap. We've got a problem though in the fact that these 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't have data for these because you have them in your practical workbooks. So what I want to do is I want to go back here and have a look at this. So if I go to the top of our course, I've put a Dropbox for here. What I want you to do is get your book and take a video off the front page and just flick through the pages and look for those stamps and signatures I've given you. Put that, make a short little video on your cell phone, drop it in here, okay? And I will go through that video and put your marks into your spreadsheet. Okay, and here's a sample. So I just did a quick one so that you guys can click on there and have a look at what I want. So if you click on there, there's a little video of me doing it to give you an idea of what I need for you guys to do. And that will finish loading up your results spreadsheet. Okay, that's us.